So yeah, let's continue on playing the 76th hack in this series of hacks I've played so far. Going to do episode 5 of Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom 2. As I said before, I'm having an easy time with this. The level design feels simplistic, but this may just be me. After all, there are no major flaws. There is like a little nuisance of actually having to... Yeah, I remember this. The wind can blow very hard sometimes. There was actually a nuisance of having to wait for the Goomba to come out of a pipe to jump on it. That was a bit of a nuisance, but... Okay, that is pretty cool. That's something I've never seen before. And the wind is probably going to make this more challenging. Okay, I think it's going to get more challenging around here. Now there's actually wind. It comes as a surprise. But I think the wind changes direction depending on where you are in the level. Okay, that was a bit tricky, I admit. Okay, there's our power-up. And yeah, these work as the ice blocks in Super Mario Bros. 3 do. You can actually thaw them out and get the coins. Except... oh, wow. Oh, there's a panther in one of those that we don't want to touch. Well, that's what they call it in Super Mario Bros. 2. And I think this level's gonna end very soon. Probably gonna have some more... oh, there it is. Oh! Start changing the direction of the wind after the level's done. Look at Mario's movement, it's so weird. Frozen Valley 2. I wonder how this is gonna work. Okay, maybe if you have a fire flower, you can actually go there and... let's try and go back there. If we can. Okay. Never mind. We can't. I guess he just doesn't want us to go back there yet. I guess you're supposed to start the level with a fire flower. Otherwise, you're not going down that secret ice thing or whatever. Okay, this guy is pretty powerful, this enemy. That plant is pretty powerful. All fire shoots. Shoots like how many fireballs at a time? Like, what, 7? Okay, now we're breaking the ice with our fire flowers that doesn't have stuff in it. There's no breaking ice animation when you pretty much open something up that has a coin or a muncher in it. But when it's like empty, there's a breaking animation. Maybe this is how the blocks were coded by, well, whoever implemented them. And there is something that looks like a bonus area. Actually, it's somewhere I have to go. Yep. Now go in the pipe. Okay, now we have this. Parabuzzies and... yeah. The foreground, I think it's custom. I've never seen the foreground before in any other video game. Background I've seen, it's probably from Yoshi's Island, one of the cloud levels. Anyway, it all still looks awesome. I mean, the difficulty has definitely increased. It's definitely been going up steadily, like a normal hack should. I mean, the difficulty curve is done right. The difficulty may be harder for some people, but I'm having a really easy time with this one. I think I had an easy time with the first Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom as well. Yeah. And I think most hacks are actually going to be very easy. Considering I did manage to do a somewhat legit run of Sky Goes to Town. If you consider looking in Lunar Magic to see where some of the stuff was hidden and doing the second half of Careful Jet at half speed legit. does what Mario... I think it's the ice that makes Mario move the way he's moving, not the wind. Frozen Valley 3. Nothing special here. Yet. Except for more of these blocks you could break, but... it's kind of a waste of time since I could just... since I'm good enough to avoid dying anyway. Oh, Hammer Brother. I'm surprised there hasn't been more of those guys. I mean... the blue plant that shoots all those fireballs and that Hammer Brother are probably the strongest enemies in the hack I've seen so far. And the Hammer Brother... well, he's been around since Super Mario Bros. 1, he's been in Super Mario Bros. 3, but they never put him in Super Mario World, which is why I don't see him too often. Thankfully. Otherwise, they may have been spammed in Kaizo hacks, like, all the time. Or they just may have been spammed by some random people. Okay, this is just coins. Alright. I'm sure the levels got... oh, there's more Hammer Brothers. Well, it's much easier to kill them when you have all these blocks that you can knock them out with. Or better yet, fire. Or better yet, just stand back and shoot a fireball at them. Or a shell, that would work too. Sometimes that may be all you got, or you have to just really time it well. Sometimes you don't even have the blocks to knock them out with. Sometimes it's just a flat expanse with a Hammer Brother put on it, like what Anakiti did. We're gonna do Frozen Valley 4. More of the wind? I think we might have more of the wind here. Oh, I see the snow particles. Whoa! Whoa! I've definitely seen that before. Okay, there's the wind again. Even then, this isn't changing too much. Just imagine if it were some really precise jumps. Then it would be really interesting, but... I don't know if that would be World 5 difficulty or more. Yep. Even then, it was still not much. We're almost done World 5! Frozen Fortress. Except I like how this fortress looks. We're almost done the 5th world already. I mean, 2 levels left, and it's been like... yeah, 8.5 minutes about. Maybe I'm just speedrunning this world and I'm doing really good at that speedrun and... yeah. Oh, wow. And... what's in here? Ah, another spike. I still like what you got going on with the graphics here. As I may have said before, it's like 2D with 3D effects, as I may have seen in other hacks. Like, yeah, Ripper on X, Rycon, V73 did some things like that with 2D with 3D effect graphics. Yeah, it actually looks like... yeah, you don't actually stand on the top of this. It looks more realistic this way, but it may be confusing if you're usually just used to standing on where the top of the ground shows up. Maybe confusing on your eyes, but hey. Ah, Magic Koopa. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I can keep killing him when he shows up. It's not like there's random thwomps making tremors that prevent you from moving, with all these other enemies to dodge. It's not like that. The only other enemies are just dry bones and bony beetles. And Reznor. That's the boss. Well, we need to kill him. That would be nice. so yeah. In fact, I have to lose 2, but hey. Anything just to not lose the run. Ryu! Oh, Roy's Castle. Why was I thinking Ryu? Maybe Ninja Gaiden. Whoa. All these Koopalings have a really fancy sense of decor. Ever since ghettoyouth started making ROM hacks, that's been the case. What is this guy? A P-thwomp? Oh, he's a power thwomp. Oh, this is the guy that makes tremors. You just gotta, when he hits the ground, you jump. At least these tremors, like, aren't impossible to escape from. But still. Yeah. Not like I've seen any other ROM hack than O Ninja Negro that had tremors that you couldn't even escape from. Like, it was literally, you lost. I've never seen anything else that did that. Yeah. I've seen something like this in Super Mario Bros. 3. A jump like that, so yeah. I'm still surprised that I'm having such an easy time with this one. Okay, there's a midpoint. Let's go down here! Okay. That reminded me a bit of the final castle from SMB3. Just a bit, though. Just throwing that out there. It actually did. Okay, these are some tricky jumps. I admit that's a tricky jump there. And then there's another of him. Am I supposed to do, like, what? Go down there or no? Or am I supposed to just go... Yeah, it looks like I'm supposed to just go straight. And there's Roy already, who should be a really easy kill. Considering I just do this. Yep. Here we go. Believe it or not, that's World 5. World 6 is the forest entrance. Except he's spelling forest correctly this time, not like forest as in Forrest Gump. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never gonna know what you're gonna get. That Forrest Gump.